Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to be walking you through the really quick steps needed to take a presentation file like what I have. I've already created this. This is in a previous video that I showed you the steps for doing this. I want to take that and I want to be able to give that file to somebody else. Like say I want to submit it for a homework assignment in our class. Okay, how do I get this video to my teacher so that he or she can grade it? That's the question. And the problem is if you just email this, notice it's a .ipn file, a presentation file in Inventor. If I just email that presentation file to somebody, they're not going to be able to open it because in order to open this, you have to have the assembly file that you started with. So you'd also have to email that. Now it's two attachments. And in order for the assembly file to be able to open, they would have to have each of the individual parts. So all of a sudden, you're going to have to email like 11, 12, 13 files all at once. And that's just a pain, right? So the better way to do this, if you haven't looked up above, would be just to go and click on video. Video is a really simple way. If I just click on video and I say I just want to do the current storyboard, which is the timeline that you see down below, you can do some of these options if you want to. I would say, maybe like 800 by 600 is a decent resolution. Anything above that, and it's up to you, but I would say at least 800 by 600 for the resolution. File name, give it a name here. Let's call this like PLTW. Now we'll just call it miniature train exploded assembly. And down below, unless you change it, it will default to save in your project folder with all of your other files for the train. You can change the format if you want to, but WMV is fine, and you just click OK. That's it. And now it's creating a Windows Media file that can be opened up on basically any computer. And now, whenever you go to your, well, let's let this finish first. You'll notice it's pretty quick, right? It says it's ready to go. Click OK. And you'll notice then in your files, now I have miniature train exploded assembly or whichever one. I've done it a couple of times, so I have a couple of versions, but I can double click on this and it's just a file that looks like this. Really simple. That gives me the ability now I could send this file to anybody and they'd be able to open it up. So that's what you're going to do for me in my class to submit the presentation file. Rather than submit the IPN, I want a WMV Windows Media file.